Most people see pigeons as scrappy city birds scavenging crumbs in parks. But here's the shocker. Millions of pigeons are deliberately farmed every year, processed into luxury meat known as squab, sold for up to $30 per plate in elite restaurants. Behind this delicacy lies a global mega industry, breeding, incubating, fattening, and processing pigeons at a speed and scale that will leave you stunned. Would you ever imagine the same bird dodging cars in New York could end up on a Michelin-starred menu in Shanghai? Pigeon meat isn't just a niche delicacy, it's a billion-dollar business. Farms operate in Europe, the Middle East, and the US, but the epicenter is China. China doesn't just farm pigeons, it dominates. With massive breeding centers, artificial incubation labs, and fully automated processing plants, China raises hundreds of millions of pigeons annually, feeding both domestic demand and global exports. In cities like Guangzhou or Beijing, squab is considered a cultural treasure. And in Europe, especially France, it's a centuries-old delicacy. What most people don't know is that behind each roasted squab dish lies an industrial machine running at full throttle. Traditionally, pigeon parents sat on their eggs naturally. But industrial farms don't rely on chance. They use artificial incubation machines. Eggs are placed in climate-controlled incubators. Humidity and temperature are monitored with precision. Machines rotate the eggs automatically to mimic parental movement. This system boosts hatch rates and ensures farms can supply millions of chicks on schedule, something natural nesting could never achieve. Once chicks hatch, they are moved to warming chambers, insulated rooms with heaters and humidifiers that keep them alive in their most fragile stage. Here, technology replaces the nest. But even with all this machinery, pigeons remain unusual. Unlike chickens or ducks, both the male and female feed their chicks. The father pigeon produces a strange, nutrient-rich substance called pigeon milk, a thick secretion from the crop lining that helps chicks grow rapidly in their first days. It's one of nature's rare examples of shared parenting. On farms, chicks are also tagged with tiny leg bands, each carrying an ID number. This allows farmers to track lineage for breeding, monitor vaccination schedules, record weight gain and health data. This isn't just bird farming, it's bio-tracking on a massive scale. Forget backyard lofts. Modern pigeon farms look more like factories. Automated feeders dispense balanced grain and protein mixes. Watering systems run across lofts to hydrate thousands at once. Manure belts automatically remove waste, keeping lofts clean. And hygiene is everything. Pigeons are highly vulnerable to avian diseases. A single outbreak can wipe out thousands. That's why vaccination programs are strict. Chicks receive doses at set intervals, lofts are disinfected weekly, and biosecurity protocols rival those of commercial chicken farms. What if I told you this entire billion-dollar industry could collapse overnight, all from one missed vaccine? Timing is everything in pigeon farming. Squabs are harvested before they ever learn to fly, typically at 3 to 4 weeks old, weighing 400 to 600 grams. Too early, meat is underdeveloped. Too late, meat becomes tough and loses value. At this age, squabs have a delicate, tender texture prized by chefs. Their high protein and low fat content make them both nutritious and luxurious. In farming terms, missing the harvest window means losing the premium market overnight. Once squabs are harvested, the real industrial machinery kicks in. Inside large-scale plants, thousands of pigeons are processed every single hour. First, birds are stunned for humane slaughter. Automated defeathering machines pluck them clean in seconds. Evisceration lines remove organs with precision. Chilling tanks drop body temperature to near freezing. This assembly line efficiency ensures uniformity. Despite pigeons being much smaller than chickens, the technology has been perfected to handle massive volumes without slowing down. After processing, packaging becomes the make or break step. Vacuum sealing removes oxygen, slowing spoilage. Nitrogen flushing creates a protective atmosphere. Modified atmosphere trays keep meat fresh for export. Premium squabs are chilled, not frozen, and moved through cold chain logistics to arrive at luxury restaurants, still looking plump and glossy. Lower grade squabs may be frozen for bulk export. Next time a pigeon swoops past you in a city square, could you believe its cousin is already vacuum sealed and flying first class to Paris? This is where pigeons go from barn to banquet. In Beijing banquets, roasted squab is a centerpiece dish. In French haute cuisine, chefs braise or grill it, serving with rich sauces and truffle sides. In the Middle East, it's stuffed with rice and spices. While most Western diners see pigeons as pests, elsewhere, squab is a symbol of wealth, refinement, and prosperity. And because production is tightly controlled, prices stay high, often double or triple the cost of chicken or duck. Luxury restaurants market it as a rare dining experience, not everyday food. That exclusivity drives global demand. Behind the ordinary city pigeon lies a hidden empire of science, engineering, and global trade. China's dominance in pigeon farming, artificial incubation machines replacing natural nests, automated lofts feeding thousands with military precision, processing plants handling birds at lightning speed, luxury restaurants turning them into $30 dishes. Every squab represents not just a bird, but years of breeding programs, strict vaccination schedules, and a race against time to hit the market at exactly the right age. So the next time you see a pigeon pecking crumbs on the sidewalk, ask yourself, is that just a city bird or a shadow of one of the world's most shocking luxury meat industries?